So we left California this morning at 6:30 a.m. at 100% state of charge. Right now we made it all the way to Arizona. We're literally an exit 1.
We're at Ehrenberg. Telling us to charge for 20 minutes. And we're going to do it exactly how it's telling us to do it, right? Charge. When we got here, there's only 2 Teslas charging. Now it's filled up, right? Everything's got full. 1 spot available.
But yeah, this one's pretty good. It's at 250K.
Line J.
The restaurants are pretty clean. They have Cinnabon and Wendy's. Plus they sell pizza and chicken wings and stuff inside. So
we'll be getting Dutch in 70 miles.
So we just finished charging. We ended up paying $24.50 for this charge. We got here at 11%. We charge up to 80, and I think we got charged like 42 cents per kilowatt hour. So right now we're gonna get to our next destination, and we should get there at 15%.
And it should take us about 127, about 130 miles. See you there.
So we're at the second supercharger. This is in Goodyear, Arizona, right on the outskirts of Phoenix. This one, to charge to 80%, it was $25.64. The cost per kilowatt hour, it was 45 cents. So this has been the most expensive one I've seen so far. So yeah,
probably because of the time of day.
it could be, yeah, peak hours. But it's about 15 spaces, and
About 5?
yeah, there's not too many cars, but we'll see. But yeah, the next stop is gonna be in Tucson, and we're gonna get there with 21%, and it's gonna be almost an hour and 50 minutes. So we'll see you guys on the road. Yes. This is the third charging station. We're in Tucson, Arizona. This one we charge to 90%.
Charge was, for this session, was $29.44. And this gave us 253 miles. Right. We're on our way to Lordsburg, New Mexico for our next charge. And we bought some acai. See you down the road.
Just a quick video. We are in Arizona still, but this is called Texas Canyon. There's just a lot of cool rocks. Really nice area. So we've been using the supervised self-driving from Tesla. This is the Model X refresh. We got it especially for this trip. You know, we're driving almost 1,400 miles between Texas and California. Plus everything that we got to drive in LA, it was quite a bit. So we got the self-driving for the month. We've been using it during this trip, and I'm gonna say that to my experience, it's really good. It's dependable. I can honestly say that I trust the system, you know. Yeah, I know that it took us a while to, I guess, buy into the Teslas, but after doing homework and searching around for, I'm gonna say maybe about 6 months, that's what sold us on it. You know, I think that the technology, their charging network is already where it had to be in order to accommodate us and our necessities. Driving patterns, I guess, too.
That's literally what I do every time I put it on. But Jesus, take the wheel. But I definitely would recommend the self-driving.
Especially for the long trips.
Yeah, less stress, less worry of how fast, who's behind you. Pretty good. And if we have it in the hurry option, then there's a chill and I think the standard. Chill, standard, and then there's hurry. At first I was driving standard and I really didn't like it because I was driving too slow for this type of road where diesels are going fast, cars are going fast. So we had to put it on hurry. Autopilot does a really good job, but you still have to, control the wheel. On this one, as you can see, no feet on the pedal, no hand on the yoke. There is a camera up here on top of the mirror where if Eddie takes his eyes off the road, and it has to be really drastic, like him looking at a phone, or because he's been eating.
Yeah, I didn't eat.
He's been eating, watching like a TV screen right here, which is not the screen itself, but the window. We say it's like a TV screen that we're just sightseeing. And there hasn't been any issues. It doesn't tell him to put his hands on the yoke until he grabs his phone or something.
Yeah, if I grab my phone, it's like automatically, like it knows.
Yeah.
Like
you want to show?
Yeah. So, for example, grab my phone.
Oh, it's just not doing it.
It's not doing it. It's letting me do this. That's interesting. Nobody knows that we're talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, usually like if I will grab my phone, it will start beeping, like
Yeah.
put your hands in the wheel, don't get distracted.
A little wheel, a yoke comes out on the screen, a red one. I put it in and it goes beep, beep. And all he has to do is touch the yoke and it goes away.
Yeah, just put a little bit of tension on the wheel and it'll go away.
And it goes away.
Yeah. And something about the self-driving right now, their top speed is 85 miles an hour. So if you're used to driving higher than 85, then you will have a hard time with it. But I mean, the problem with the electric vehicles is the faster you drive, the more electricity that you're going to waste.
Have more energy.
Yeah, so you want to be conservative in the way that you drive. And like I said, it's also for your own safety,
As you can see, we're going to our next supercharge, and we're going to get there with 8%. So if 80 would slow down a little bit, it would increase the percentage of getting there. But 8% is pretty good. That way it charges faster when we get there.
This is our fourth stop. Ended up charging to 80%, and that came out to $21.14. And we got here at 8%. I didn't look at the price because we were watching a YouTube video, but I think we've been paying an average of 45 cents in Arizona, which was the most expensive. Even more expensive than California, surprisingly. But this one, it must have been pretty cheap, so $21 I haven't seen.
Our last stop, we charged more than 80. It was $29.
Yeah, it was 29, so I haven't seen 21 in a while. Everything's been like over 20, 24, 25. The last one was the last one, more expensive one. But yeah, so this one will take us all the way to El Paso.
We are in New Mexico, Lordsburg. And this the new chargers, which are kind of cool. You see kind of in the back right here.
Well, we'll flip the camera around and show you guys yours. Yeah, pretty nice. So we're gonna get going, and we're gonna look for a place to charge in.
Las Cruces.
And let's see what's up. We are on our sixth stop and last one for the day.
Yes.
We are in Las Cruces, New
New
Mexico.
Mexico. Mhm.
After this, we're just gonna head over to the hotel, which is an hour away in El Paso. Call it a night.
We're halfway home.
Literally halfway.
Halfway. With that.
Crazy. This is the same stop that Marilyn and Gabby did on their way to California.
We stopped here, and it was funny because it's called Roasted Rooster. Look it up in New Mexico. It's Bake Chicken Farm. Sells ice cream, sandwiches, burritos, and some cocktails. And it's a dispensary at the same time.
And farmware.
And Baked Chicken Farm.
So it's crazy. Like a lot of
Interesting.
businesses in one. Yeah, it's
Eddie
crazy.
will put in the video here of what it looks like.
Alright guys, we'll see you when we get to the hotel.
Bye.
Oh, hold on. So today, this is the least expensive. Well, it's also 8 o'clock. So maybe their peak time hours off. But right now we're paying 33 cents per kilowatt hour. So it's been, like I said, this is going to be the least expensive stuff that we did.
We haven't stopped charging, that's why we don't know. Well, put it to charging and it'll give us an account so far. So right now it's at 80% and it's $14.61.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something to eat.
Yeah, we're going to get
Maybe some
food.
coffee for later, but that way we don't have to come out again. And then rest.
Hey, what's up?